Coach, whenever you're ready, if you want to preview this week, and then we'll open up to questions.
Okay. Two big games on the horizon. A lot hanging on these two games. First of all, like I told you, we want to finish pods 2-2. And so we dropped the last two, so we're going to play with a level of desperation in these last two games, and I don't mean that in a bad way, in a good way. So it's not like we're cruising off into the sunset. We're going to take each game seriously. And then we have fourth place implications that we're trying to go after. So, and we have zero room for slip-ups. So we're really excited about taking on Missouri tomorrow. At home, it'll be our last home game. Obviously, we're going to celebrate the seniors. And then we're going to go and play a really good Alabama team on the road on Sunday and conclude our regular season.
What have you seen this week from the girls to kind of maybe say that there won't be an emotional come down that's kind of still affecting them tomorrow night? I mean, you've seen them be able to kind of get past Sunday.
Well, I think a lot of people thought we would have an emotional one even after LSU, and we didn't. And that was our third game in the week when we played South Carolina. Right now, it's easy to get them focused because of what's at stake. And then there's some personal things that are at stake for the program, for Team 48 and what they want to accomplish. When's the last time we had 11 wins in conference, you know? I know, and they know. So there's a lot of things that they're going after, so I don't know that it'll be any emotional letdown simply because these games are just so important. Like, we don't have time to feel bad or lick our wounds or anything like that.
What is the balance between letting it hurt and knowing you need to move on? And Angel was saying that you guys took a lot from that game knowing you could compete. How do you kind of balance all of those different things?
Well, the way we do it is, we play Sundays, and then we're off Mondays, and then Tuesday morning we close out at 7 a.m. So we flush everything out for about an hour right then and there, and then we come back at 1:30 and we focus on the next opponent. So we were able to go through whatever we need to go through on the off day and in the closeout. This one was different because in the off day they were getting celebrated as if we won the game. So Tuesday morning we decided to focus on this is why you didn't win the game, which is very uncomfortable for people after everyone's telling them how great they are, and then we're showing them all of their mistakes. But that's what I love about coaching. You know, you can kind of bring them down after they're getting pumped up, because at the end of the day, we didn't win, and that win would have done a lot for us. Maybe would have even bumped us up to a potential 6 seed in the NCAA tournament. So, but we live and we learn, and then that's how we focus. And then we came back 1:30 yesterday, and we were locked in on Missouri and what we needed to do.
You have 20 minutes, a half hour there where that game's close down the end, and you're kind of at the center of everything nationally. I mean, is there value to that for you when you're trying to build a program the way that you are, that attention, I guess?
Oh, it's no question. We lost the game, but we hadn't lost the war. I tell you that. From recruiting, it's been great. Just being on a national stage, going against the number one team. It was all over SportsCenter, so that's people getting to know about our program, for our players from a confidence standpoint and a belief, for the community. I think there are a lot of good things that came from there. And also, I told you all we wanted to get 1% better, and we really made a jump. So, again, we're building to try to put ourselves in a position to make a run in the SEC and the NCAA tournament.
What have the last few days been like for you personally?
An emotional roller coaster. Obviously, we really wanted to win. I was really sad about not winning. But then there was a pride moment because I had to reflect on how far we come. And I told you guys I'm a right now person. So I did reflect on that. And so that was pretty emotional. And, I admire Coach Staley. So just to be able to go up against her and give my best punch, I thought that was pretty cool, too. And then I got to move on. Because the sobering fact is we got a Missouri team that's going to come in here, and they're trying to get into the tournament. And so, luckily for us, we're playing for something. No, we don't want to be like, I was listening to Gino's presser last night, and he said St. John's came in as if they needed to win, and we didn't. And I was like, oh my God, pull this. Like, we're going to show this to our team, because that can't be us, because we are playing for something. We're playing for fourth place. Some people say we're playing for a double bye, whatever, We're playing to try to make history, or resurface a record that has been dormant since Van Chancellor days. Like, we're playing for stuff. And we're playing, we can't have any step back. We got to continue to get better, because we don't want to be one and out in the NCAA tournament. I don't care what seed they give us. So we have to get better. And hopefully that's how we play tomorrow.
Referencing not wanting to get into that mentality that Gino referenced, is there anything you pull from that Alabama game? Because I know how you felt after and how the whole team felt. Is there anything you can pull?
After we close out Missouri, we'll focus on Bama, and I got some stuff in the stash, in the vault.
Avoid having that mentality tomorrow night.
Oh, yeah. Well, we've learned from that since, Kentucky could have caught us. Florida could have caught us slipping, and we came out and we were the aggressors. So luckily for us, we're still hunting. Boy, I got a lot of respect for the Stanfords and the South Carolinas and the Yukons. Like, they're always hunted, and we were hunted for 2 games, and we were hunted for 2 games and almost didn't make it, right? So we prefer to hunt. So luckily we have some stuff to still hunt for. I don't know that our program is ready to be the hunted yet. So while it may look like that could possibly be the case, it won't be tomorrow.
What kind of challenges does senior night present?
Again, because we're hunting, I don't know how much. I sent a text to the seniors last night. I said, okay, what are we doing? We're crying or business? And so they all text me back. They said, business first. So, because I look, let me just ask them and see what happens. So they said business first, so we're going to go with that. No tears till after the game.
Any other questions for Coach? Great,
Thank
thanks, everyone.
y'all.
There you go.